and this morning I'm going to lead you through a couple sun salutations. Let's begin by finding a comfortable place in your room, laying out your yoga mat, and putting on your Lululemon yoga pants, as well as Lululemon yoga shirt, and try lighting a candle. This one smells really good. I usually like a lavender candle or a lilac candle. Those both smell really good. You can just kind of put that to the side so you don't hit it. And to begin, we're going to start in child's pose. So you put your knees on either end of the mat and kind of sit back on them, legs spread. And then you just kind of lean forward and reach as far ahead as possible. And pull yourself back and then reach ahead. And pull yourself back. And do a couple breaths really deep, like this. You can reach forward again. And then when you're ready, you can bring yourself into downward facing dog just by keeping your hands forward, moving your feet. And then come forward into a plank and really get that core strength activated. Suck in your stomach like you're at prom with your boyfriend, and just try to really focus. Really hold it in, but don't forget to breathe. And then when you're ready, after you've held it and your stomach's like on fire, you can slowly lower yourself down to the mat. And then lift your body up into an upward facing dog. Keep your shoulders low. Keep your pelvis, kind of vagina on the ground. And push up. Push out your chest. And then put your toes onto the ground. Curl them under. This is a little tricky. And just go into downward facing dog again. And sometimes that can get a little hot. But that's the beginning of our yoga session. And that's the start for sun salutations. So we're going to do a couple of those. So basically, that's kind of called our vinyasa. And so we'll go through that in between every sun salutation. Yeah, and so just kind of stay with me. I'll talk us through it. Yeah, hope you have as much fun as me. So let's start again in downward facing dog, and then we're going to go and begin our first sun salutation. So start downward facing dog. And look forward and jump to the top of your mat. And you can't see this, but you're going to reach up really tall and high. Like you're touching the sky, and then you're just going to bring it back down and touch the ground. And then jump back out. and hold your stomach in. Think about the boy in math class you won't ask you out. Think about the 5 pounds you're trying to lose for bikini season. Think about the ice cream you ate last night and the weight you have to burn off from that. And then when you're ready, when you've held it for as long as you can and your stomach is on fire, you can slowly let yourself down and then go back up to upward facing dog, and then back into downward facing dog. And now we're going to do our second sun salutation and jump to the front and stretch up high. Come back down and jump back out. Hold it. Hold it in your stomach. Hold it in. And lay yourself down. And then up. And we're going to do our last sun salutation now. That's down facing dog. You're going to walk out your dog. And look ahead. Bend your knees and jump to the head and stand up and stretch. And back down. And jump out. And let's go down. And you can end in child's pose. So remember putting your feet out. Stretching forward. And take like 5 breaths here. And just let yourself relax. And that's how I begin every morning. So thank you for joining me, and I hope that you learned a lot. I'm happy to share all of my yoga experience with anyone. I'm just an amateur, but yeah.